2011 Tesla Roadster Sport, offered only to our most exclusive members.
You know your vehicles. I promise to have her back before she turns into a Pontiac.
Hey, Harvey.
Lawrence.
How would you feel about taking something other than the Tesla tonight?
It goes against my policy.
What policy?
My I want the Tesla policy.
Yeah.
Tell you what, you know more about the car than I do? It's yours.
Horsepower.
Really? That's where we're starting?
Oh, if it's so simple, just answer it.
288. Top speed.
125 miles an hour. 0 to 60.
3.7 seconds.
Yeah. You know your cars.
I'm an enthusiast, and I've been waiting for the Tesla for months.
Okay.
Lawrence. Knock yourself out.
So why'd you let him have it?
Because it never hurts to have a man who runs a $2 billion hedge fund owe you one.
But if you're just gonna give it to him, why bother to compete first?
Because if I didn't beat him, he wouldn't feel like he owed me one. I'm suddenly feeling old school. Why don't you surprise me, huh?
Are you Mike Ross? Harvey told me to tell you that 8 o'clock means 8 o'clock.
Glad you showed up.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, I was
Shut
just...
up.
Okay.
You see these cars?
Yeah, you're awesome.
They suck. They're nothing compared to this.
Whoa.
The engine in this car is made by McKernan Motors, the industry standard in Formula One. In fact, they've won more championships than any other engine on the planet.
How do you know all this?
Avery McKernan was the first client I ever brought into the firm.
Was?
He died 3 months ago.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Not the point. McKernan's engines and his company have something in common. They win, like me. And because I win, I've been promoted to senior partner, which means you'll be handling all their paperwork.
Oh, so you brought me here to give me an appreciation for the product?
No, I brought you here to meet Robert Stensland, the new CEO. He'll want to put a face with your name.
How do you know?
Because Robert's a tightwad and we don't bill you out for nothing.
Wait a minute, is this conversation right now billable?
You bet your ass it is.
Yes. Up top, come on. What? We're making all this money. We can't celebrate it?
Not in poor taste. Dominic. Mike, I'd like you to meet Dominic Barone, the man responsible for the design and production of this engine. This is my new associate, Mike Ross.
He's just a kid. You're trying to steal his soul before he hits puberty.
Okay, obviously.
You're still
I'm
upset about our
bummed.
labor negotiations.
My workers took a big hit.
And McKernan took a bigger one, both of which poised the company to be strong for years. I was always straight with you about that.
Sophisticated words for a guy who screwed us.
Look, I'm sorry you feel that way, but you have to admit, I did have the courtesy to do it from the front.
Wow. Yeah, he really appreciates what you've done for the company.
Robert Stensland, I'd like you to meet your new associate, Mike Ross.
We're not paying him what we pay you.
Nor should you, but I assure you he's highly effective.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
I had him read your corporate lease last week. Ask him anything.
That's a 300-page document. Okay, what are the terms?
Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Named Lessee was the parent company, Glendon Enterprises.
35,000 square feet at 19 West 57th, $80 a foot, expires in 6 months with an option to extend, exercisable in 30 days.
Who signed the lease?
You did.
What's my middle name?
The letter L.
What happens in the event the company no longer exists?
That wasn't in the lease.
How can you be sure?
Because the lease I read wasn't 300 pages, it was 364. And I could tell you what's on any one of those pages, but I can't tell you that. That's how I can be sure.
Excellent. You can get him started on the new deal right away.
New deal.
Yeah. I have found a buyer willing to spend $200 million for the ground underneath the flagship factory.
Where are you moving manufacturing?
Well, that's the beauty of it. The real asset of McKernan Motors is the name. We move overseas, we save ourselves a bundle.
Upfront payout while retaining the name and maintaining cash flow over time. That's genius.
Exactly.
We'll take care of everything.
Okay.
Right.
Thanks.
Really?
Jesus, I knew he was cheap. I didn't realize he was an idiot.
What are you talking about?
The asset's not the name, it's the quality. He moves overseas, he's gonna kill the goose that laid the goddamn golden engine.
Wait a minute, I thought you didn't get emotionally attached to the client.
I'm emotionally attached to me. Look, I made a bet that this company would grow and my billables would grow with it. We're holding a pair of aces, and this asshole's trying to fold.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do anything. You're gonna go through those bylaws, and you're gonna find me a way to get rid of Robert Stensley.
No. I have to go see my grandmother.
She dying?
No.
Cancel on her.
Hello?
You figure out how to get the most profitable trades yet, Mike?
The Morello brokers hang out at a bar called the Closing Bell. I'm on my way now.
Just remember, you're working. I'll talk to you later.
You get a beer? Thank you. Hey, what's up? Tool locks? Oh, man. Yo, you drink that beer any slower, I'm gonna have to get you a nipple.
Do I know you, or?
Vince Landis, Morello Assets.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Russell Ginther. The Gintesizer. Come on,
about,
Gerbich Investments, man. We got House here a couple weeks ago.
No idea what you're talking about.
You, me, Pepiol, Coswell, Williamson. That guy, Dick, still owe me 20 bucks.
Yeah, right. Russell.
Right.
Still begging for scraps over there at Gerbich, or what?
Wish. Hey, I need a shot. What is this?
No, drink mine, please.
Acre? You're better than that, man. God, you guys are a bunch of pussies. I guarantee you, my biggest trades kick the ass out of your biggest trade.
I don't think so, brother.
Last month, I made $2 million on Cahill Metals in 1 hour.
2 million? I made 4 million off of Montrolux back in February. That stock tripled overnight. What's up?
4 million? Oh, that's adorable. How about the 6 million I just cleared on Riffian Micro Devices?
Oh, yeah? What do you think my boy here made on Piper Web Systems?
What, this guy? Right here.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, a pack of chewing gum in your sister's panties?
Oh, it's on.
Vince Landis!
7 million off of Drogan Limited, 8 million off of Epling RTX, $9 million off of RMA Integrated Products.
Well, gentlemen, greed is good.
Hey, so's his sister, right?
Come on, man, that's his sister. That's not cool.
Dude, you just made like the same joke.
Hey, Bradley's finally here.
All right, ladies, listen, I got a split. It's been real. I'll get drinks next time, all right?
Right.
Make money, make money!
Harvey! I got the trades.
Good. We'll talk tomorrow.
What? No, I'm coming over now.
You're drunk. Do not.
All right,
come
cool.
over.
I'll see you in a minute.
Hey! Harvey, come on. We gotta save Gabby.
Gabriellini. Oh, you got a sweet place, dude.
Don't ever call me dude.
Do you think that maybe I could take it off your hands, like when you're going out of town, like a house sitting type situation?
Remind me to have Donna get your spare key. You have the trades?
Ta-da!
Good. Hey, when can we,
I just don't understand.
There's a lot of things that you don't understand, especially...
Everyone is wearing a black tie, and you're wearing a gray tie.
This is acceptable in a black tie affair. There's nothing wrong with the tie that I'm wearing.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
Champagne, sir.
Is it? From the region. In France. Because if it's not, it's called sparkling wine, and I don't really drink sparkling wine. Forget it.
Forgive him. His parents really wanted a girl. Never got over it.
Wait a minute, you could taste the difference. I'm not being a snob.
Not a snob. You sound like Fraser's brother.
Niles Crane was completely
Okay,
misunderstood.
boys, you don't want me to give you a timeout now, do you?
I'd be willing to stand in a corner if you agree to paddle his bottom.
That's hilarious. I'm just saying that if they want us to donate to their charity, they might as well step it up. You know, make me want to give away my money.
Your money. You're here representing the firm, Louis, and we've always been committed to giving back to the community.
Jessica, what's that?
Tori, yes, and I owe her a call. Excuse me.
Do I smell like sausage?
No more than usual. Why?
Because I'm about to meet the future Mrs. Lewis Lynn. I had pizza before I came, and I just want to make sure I still am not emanating any aroma.
Oh, you're emanating something.
It's called pheromones, and women find it irresistible. Watch.
Harvey, you remember Tori?
Of course. It's nice to see you.
I told Jessica I don't really want to talk shop when we're here to support a good cause.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about a retainer. We're always on call when you need us.
So how can we help?
It involves one of our most trusted senior VPs. Something recently came to light about his past. I'm shocked by it, really.
Tell us where it hurts, and we'll make it go away.
Hi. Mike Ross, class of 2011.
Sir, I don't have you on here. Do you have your ID? I can run it through the computer.
My Harvard ID?
What did you say your name was again?
Michael Ross of
Mike Ross.
Pearson Harding.
Boy, you think they ask Harvey for his ID when it comes to this place?
Harvey Specter? You work with Harvey Specter?
Yeah. Yes, I'm his associate. I can call him if you like.
Just don't tell him I gave you any trouble, okay? Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, God, I'm never gonna survive this.
Deep breaths. You'll be fine.
Hey, should we get the rest of the 2010 grads with us for a pic?
The rest? It's 2011 only.
Isn't he from the 2010 class?
No, I was 2011.
You're not with us.
Yeah, Rudy, it's Mike. You know, we hung out a bunch.
Where?
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm thinking about somebody else. Sorry about that.
Has anyone seen that guy here before?
Would you excuse me?
Hey, I'm not having any luck.
I wish I could say different, love, but it's been a potter's field for me too. What, you get to pretend to be someone else? I wanted to try. It's fun.
An accent?
Okay, I'll stop. What?
You're amazing. And that's Brian Jennings.
Who's Brian Jennings?
I saw his face on Unger and Macy's website today.
What are you waiting for? Go.
Hi.
So, this is quite a surprise. Who'd ever think that you and I would be on a double date?
Excuse me?
Oh, come on, you had to notice her when you walked in the room. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's completely infatuated with your girlfriend. Come on. Come on, I'll introduce you to her. Charisse, honey, this is one of my associates, Mike Ross.
Oh, so nice to meet you, and I'm in love with your date. Seriously, she's just been telling me about her work with monkeys. It's fascinating. So really, they're as smart as us?
Oh, smarter.
I never had a chance with him.
I need to use the ladies' room. Would you excuse me?
Monkeys aren't smarter than humans. Sorry.
It depends on which humans you're talking about, I guess.
What?
You just carry around an extra tux for the random occasion?
Something told me you'd need it. And by something, I mean common sense. And by need it, I mean you're an idiot.
So can I ask why we are going to Atlantic City instead of just messengering these contracts?
No.
No, I'm sensing a little hostility. And you know what I think? I think that you're still stung about Donna You see a chance to blow off some steam, and you need a wingman.
Easy, Dr. Phil. We're here.
There, how's that?
That's right. We're not in Kansas anymore. Let's move, Dorothy.
You didn't tell me you were bringing me here.
And that's a problem? How?
I'm sort of banned from here.
For smoking weed?
Counting cards. I mean, I was smoking weed, but they banned me for counting cards. My brain just does it. I can't help that it keeps track.
And that's your defense?
It was 3 years ago I was broke.
Well, which is it? Your brain just does it, or you were broke?
What are you, some kind of lawyer?
Get inside. You're wearing a tux. I'm not gonna know who you are.
Speaking of which, this isn't Havana in the 1950s. Why do we have to wear tuxes? I mean, what are you, Mo Green?
Mo Green lived in Vegas.
I know where Mo Green lived.
Complimentary champagne?
You think this happens if you walk in here in a t-shirt and jeans? You have a guest, Keith Hoyt. Can you let him know I'm here?
Mr. Hoyt left a message for you to meet him in the poker room, Mr. Specter.
The floor manager assured me that he'd be kept away from the tables.
I'm sorry, I have no record of that here, sir.
Double down? Okay, so let me get this straight. He has a gambling problem?
And drinking.
Why is he in Atlantic City?
Because he's a keynote speaker at a clean energy conference, and he promised me he'd stay out of trouble.
And you took the word of an addict?
He's been clean 5 years. No drinking, no gambling.
So that's why you're here. You're concerned about him.
Yes.
But you also want to gamble.
But he has a problem. I do not have a problem.
Huh? Holy shit. Look at this guy. Those are $25,000 chips. That's 3 stacks of 4, 20 by 7. That is $3,125,000.
That's Keith.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about him losing.
All in.
Or
Keith.
Harvey.
This is a bad idea.
Oh, you haven't seen my head.
I call.
Straight. Full house.
He's got 1 out.
We're fine unless the river's a
10 of clubs.
That is some tough luck right there.
Tommy, please, just give me 48 hours.
Sorry, Keith. Deal's a deal.
That was insane. You just lost $3 million.
Who the hell is that guy? It's worse, that napkin. Harvey, I just lost my company.
Champagne.
Depends
On what?
on whether or not there's a roofie in there.
I wouldn't need a roofie.
Jessica, might I have a private word?
Actually, Harvey and I would.
Don't mind me. My date just got here. Edward?
Harvey.
Oh, a party.
You look...
Beautiful, I know.
Actually, I was gonna say sophisticated.
No, you aren't.
I can now. You seem different.
I feel different.
What's going on?
You know, why don't you get me a drink? It's a party.
Okay.
Harvey,
Rachel,
you look nice.
thank you. So do I.
Now I see what you're always talking about.
What was that supposed to mean?
What do you think it means? It means you're a dick.
Fair point. Just didn't know that she knew that.
Everyone knows that.
You bring it?
Right here. You sure you want to do this to her?
You're supposed to be on my side.
I am. I've got your back.
And why are you giving me such a hard time about it?
Not only am I not giving you a hard time, but I am giving you this. And this and this. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Where are you going?
Oh, I'm gonna go get a drink while this is still a party.
Hi.
Excuse me, good sir. Would you be so kind as to prepare me a frappin
Easy,
cuvee
Prince Charles. Where I'm from, you wait your turn in line.
I'm so sorry. I thought you'd been served. The barman is patiently waiting on you, so I'd stop standing there like some sort of baboon and order your Miller Lite.
Macallan 25, neat.
Why don't you put a banana in it for my man here? With a drink like that, you might as well be in a zoo, playing about in the mud.
Oh, you wouldn't know anything about mud. It's not for playing, it's for cleansing.
You mud?
I've taken mud in more places than your snooty little mind can fathom.
Calais?
Cliffs or Harbor?
Both.
Me too. Sedona.
Isle of Wight.
Joshua Tree.
Dalian.
Baden-Baden.
That isn't mud. It's wet dirt.
You know, I don't know who you think you are.
My moniker is Nigel Alexander Nesbitt.
Well, Nigel, when you impugn the life-affirming muds of Baden-Baden, you're on the precipice of the equivalent of someone taking a shit on the royal muds of England.
How dare you?
Oh, I've already dared to do what I've done.
Ah, Harvey. I was hoping we might have a moment alone.
So was I. I wanted to run something by you.
This is a lawsuit.
3 lawsuits.
What have I gotten up to now?
Not you. Your clients. Looks like one of their hobbies is fixing prices.
I take it this means you've discovered we're in merger talks?
Then what are you going to do about it?
What would you have me do?
I'd have you kiss my ass.
Tempting. However, what I can do is enjoy this glass of wine, finish this lovely party, and proceed to make you permanently regret the hostile action you've just set in motion.
What? You gonna kill me?
Nonsense. I'll simply do what I've done to so many before. I'll defeat you in open court.
The way I work, it's never gonna get to open court. You'll be on your steamer back to London, wondering what happened, and you'll know that you picked a fight with the wrong guy.
Are you suggesting a wager?
I'm not a gambler, but in this case, I'll make an exception. You lose, we don't merge.
I've heard your terms. You win, I go. Care to hear mine?
Don't need to, because you're never gonna win.
Well, looks like you two are getting along. Harvey, look at what they can give us.
How do you know what they can give us?
Because he showed me their books.
Why did he do that?
Because I showed him ours.
Why didn't you tell me?
We needed their help.
To beat Hartman.
And I didn't want you worrying that we would owe him for the rest of our lives.
You don't marry someone just because they knock you up.
All right, Harvey, here it is. You lose, you embrace this partnership with no reservations.
He can beat me. I'll welcome him with arms wide open. He can't? We send him back to England, and he can spend his time fixing his teeth.
Fine. You beat Edward, we don't do this. And since you didn't want to hear Darby's terms, these are mine. You win, you get what you want. You lose, you stay. You extend your non-compete, and you get a chance to earn your name on the door. Because it's not going up there now.
You guys playing cards?
You're out of your league. This game is for real players.
Why don't I give it a try?
Buy-in is $25,000.
What's the limit?
There's no limit.
Maybe I am out of my league. Raise 45,000. I'm putting you all in.
I've seen guys like you before. You think if you bully me with your big stack, I'm gonna run and hide.
Here's the difference between you and me, Jimbo. I lose, I pull out another 25 grand and another 25 after that. You lose, you got nothing.
You're bluffing.
Then call or get up and walk away. But I've sat across from you 1,000 times before. You won't walk. Tough beat.
Take your winnings.
What winnings?
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Negative, negative. Whip, run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip on your lip.
There he is. Hey, Harvey, this is a great idea, huh? Glad I thought of it.
You having fun?
If you call talking geopolitics with a model named Svetlana fun, then that would be a big fat bowl of yes.
Easy, Tiger. The bartender's pouring doubles.
And what are you doing here?
I'm having another drink. I said for you to be careful. I can handle my liquor.
Okay. How many fingers am I holding up? Huh? Huh? You can't tell, can you? Who can't handle my liquor now?
I tell you to put food in your stomach, but unfortunately, I only ordered enough to give the appearance of having food.
So basically, you're just trying to get these guys hammered so you can drive up the bidding.
No, I told you, the guys hitting on the models aren't serious. Now I'm telling you
that the guys who let themselves get drunk aren't serious, which means whoever's left are the bids that we have in our hands at the end of the night.
You knew it the whole time, didn't you?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Good man.
There's just one small problem. What if, by accident, I happen to be one of the people that let himself get too drunk?
You might as well keep drinking, because we're not having fun. What the hell are we doing here?
Yes! Copy that. Svetlana!
Don't you look nice? We're doing costume changes in the middle of the day now.
Okay, first of all, it is not the middle of the day. And second, I'm going to a gala for the charity that you said you didn't have time for.
Well, if I'd known you were gonna dress like that, I'd have made time.
And if I had known that a married man was gonna hit on me at work, I would have served him with papers.
Come on, baby. Don't be like that. Seriously, Donna, I'm glad it worked out with Samantha.
Thanks, Alex. I'm glad it did too.
Donna, I cannot thank you enough for your donation. You're already making such a difference.
Oh, please, Peggy, you're the ones making the real difference. I'm just happy I could help you do it. Will you excuse me for a minute?
Sure.
Samantha.
Donna.
I have to say, I didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to be here.
Did you come to show me how good you look all dressed up?
What if I came to see how good you look, all dressed up?
Miss Wheeler, are you flirting with me?
And how would that make you feel if I was?
Are you kidding? I went to theater camp.
Hmm.
But I would still like to know why you're here. I mean, you don't strike me as the kind of person who would come to an event like this unless she had to.
I wouldn't. But if I'm going to represent these people, I need to know what they do and how they do it.
While we're on the subject of working, I got that check from Alex.
Is that your way of saying you're good with me doing this?
It is. But it's not just because of the money. You're here, showing interest. That's just the kind of representation this place needs.
Well, in that case, maybe we should hit up the food. I may not have come for the shrimp cocktail, but I'm gonna eat the shit out of some.
I've already had 16 oysters myself. 17th won't hurt anybody.
Louis. Steven. I have to say, I didn't actually think you'd put your money where your mouth is.
Well, I hope tonight shows I want to make a promise to a client and keep it.
A potential client. But I'll tell you what, if you can take my money tonight, you'll be that much closer to signing me.
Why don't we just have a seat?
Don't mind if I do.
Harvey, what are you doing here?
Well, I was in the neighborhood. I had an extra 100,000 burning a hole in my pocket, and I thought to myself, why not show you gentlemen how to play some cards?
You think you can take my money?
I don't know, but I'm sure Louis can't. You don't mind, do you, Louis?
No, of course not. I don't mind at all.
Raise 10,000.
You're bluffing.
No, that's what he does, Steven. Not me. Call.
I don't care whether either of you are bluffing or not, because I have a flush.
Whoa, 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 not so fast, Steven. I just happen to have a few queens reigning over a couple of tens.
That's bullshit.
Beat me on the river.
Well, be that as it may, you had a 4% chance of having a flush. Pot odds were in my favor, river or not. I made the right call.
I made the right call. Okay, I need a drink. Louis, can I talk to you for a second?
About what? The fact that I'm beating your ass in a game you didn't even think I knew how to play?
You don't know how to play it, Louis. Poker's about playing the man. And guys like Palmer don't like to lose.
Oh, please, you don't give a shit about Palmer. You're just mad that I beat you.
Beat me? I just had a 4 of a kind. But I laid it down like I've been laying down all night because I'm trying to let him win.
Bullshit. You don't let anybody win.
I do when I need them to know I can bend a knee.
Well, then why the hell didn't you bend a knee to me by not coming here like I asked?
You didn't ask. You ordered. What you asked was for me to close this guy because I'm better at it than you.
Let me get this straight. You were gonna throw a game he didn't know you threw just to prove you can bend a knee?
He'd know it in his heart and he'd appreciate it. I say it out loud. It humiliates him like you're doing.
No, Harvey. The person I'm humiliating is you because I am closing the client, taking your money, and you can't stand me doing either one.
If that's what you think, then let's get it on. Because as of this minute, I don't give a shit if we land this guy or not.
Okay, Harvey. Just you and me now.
Tell you the truth, Louis, I'm impressed that you lasted this long. So why don't you take your participation trophy and go home?
The only thing I'll be going home with tonight is your money.
You two always fight like this?
Think of it this way, Stephen. If I fight like this at the table, imagine how I fight in the courtroom.
No, Stephen, please don't listen to him. The only thing Harvey fights hardest for is himself. Raise 50,000.
50 isn't enough. I'm all in. Now, Louis, before you decide how to play the hand that could clean you out, I want you to think of our entire history. Of me always winning and you always losing. And when you finish doing that, you'll realize that it doesn't really matter what you do, because whatever it is, it's going to be the wrong decision. See, that's exactly what I was talking about. All I had was 10 high. Not only did you lose, but you have to sit here on tilt for the rest of the night while I take the rest of your money. Because like I said, poker isn't about playing the odds. It's about playing the man.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive.
Well, Stephen, I didn't beat him to impress you. I beat him because that's what I do. I don't follow orders, I don't bend a knee, I win. So if that's the kind of lawyer you want, good luck with your business. Now, if you'll excuse me, we've got Louis's money to take.
Mr. Specter.
Boogie down, baby.
Mr. Specter.
I'm bad enough to make an elephant fly. I'm gonna hook it on a natural
Mr. Specter.
All right.
Mr.
Specter.
Harvey Specter in the flesh.
All this? For just the two of us?
Well, I didn't know what you liked, so I just ordered the entire menu.
Of course you did.
And we can get you anything you'd like from anywhere in the state.
Anything?
Anything.
Well, that won't be necessary. I'll just take the 9 most difficult to find items in Manhattan.
Excellent choices. And, Mr. Specter, I'm sorry, but we only have 3 of the 4 most expensive bottles of champagne that money can buy. We, failed to procure the 4th.
Well, I guess we'll just have to settle for 3. So I said life is like this. I like this.
I'll bet you did. Then what happened?
He totally caved, like they always do.
Of course he did.
Snails.
I hear you love basketball.
Yes, I do.
Want to talk a little LeBron?
No, I do not. Whatever that is. Like, I don't know. Up top.
More champagne, sir?
Are you out of your mind, Jeeves? More everything. All right. So the next thing I know, Mike comes out of prison without a scratch on him, and I am waiting there with a limo and his woman. I mean, who does that? I do.
Wait a second. Seriously, Harvey, I've heard the stories, but I have just one question. When you hired Mike Ross, did you know he was a fraud?
You really want to know the truth?
You know I do.
You can't handle the truth.
That's my favorite movie.
Of course it is, Tucker. I'm Harvey Specter. Woo!